Hey everyone, and welcome to another match of the second Gauntlet series that Flint and I are doing. Um, Tonight we will be playing the Zombies deck against the Elves deck, and I'm going to bring up the Zombies deck list that I'll be playing. So this list is an updated version of the Zombies deck that I got from Robin Lund. If you aren't aware of this deck, they kind of did a deep dive on the podcast All Things Considered with Brian Metalakis and talked about their card selection and how they did in the tournament. But I think Robin's made a few adjustments. I know, and he might still be playing it in the monthlies. But I'll quick over these cards and what the deck's game plan is. So all the creatures in here are zombies. You have the 1-drops with Carnophage, a 2-mana 1/1 or a 1-mana 2/2, and then Carrion Feeder that can sacrifice creatures to get bigger. And then the 2-drops are Withered Wretch, which you might see. Black, 2 can exile graveyards. And then the one you might not be familiar with is Shepherd of Rot. It's a 2-mana 1/1 and can tap to make each player lose life equal to the number of zombies in play. So this card is really important because it gives the zombies deck a good amount of reach and speed that even if your opponent is kind of stabilizing the board, it's a way to get through. Lord of the Undead is a 3-mana Lord, but it also has ability to 1 in a black and tap to bring a zombie back from your graveyard to your hand. So that card works particularly well with Gempalm Polluter, which I'll go over in just a moment. The 3-drop here is Rotlung Reanimator, which is a 3-mana 2/2, and whenever a cleric dies, it makes a 2/2 zombie. So it's kind of like a little bit of protection, and it's just something that can block. It's a speed bump and provides a little bit of card advantage. But Gempalm Polluter here it's a 6-drop, it's a 4/3. That's not that important. The ability that they care about is black, and it has cycling. And when you cycle it, target player loses 1 life for each zombie in play. So this is another card that gives the deck a lot of reach. And this, in combination with this Shepherd of Rot, can help it get wins out of nowhere. And then the combination with Zombie or Lord of the Undead gives it kind of some grinding power. Then Dark Ritual to speed up the deck because it is a little bit clunky. Duress to interact a little bit, and then a couple copies of Cabal Therapy, and then this one Tombstone Stairwell, which is 2 black for a world enchantment, and has cumulative upkeep. But each upkeep, a player puts a 2/2 zombie in for each creature card in their graveyard, and it has haste. So it's a way to kind of, if creatures are dying a bunch, it's a way to build back your board. Then it has a bunch of swamps and wastelands. And the sideboard is kind of just typical black stuff. Provides Crypt against Reanimator or other graveyard decks. Cabal Therapy against combos. Null Rods against artifact-based deck. Engineer Plague against the tribals. Perish against the green creatures, which is very fortunate that they're in here because what I'm playing against tonight is a green creature deck.
Yeah.
Some snuff outs, and then Tombstone Stairwell and Oath of Ghouls. So now I'll pass it over to Flint so he can talk about the Elves list that he's playing.
Thanks, Mike. So this Elves list is pretty straightforward if you're familiar with Elves and Premodern. There have been some decks floating around in the monthly, and certainly it's been played internationally for a while. And speaking of which, the list I'm playing tonight was sent to me by none other than Premodern creator Martin Berlin. So thank you again, Martin, for sending this along. Pretty straightforward. We have roughly 19 1-drop Elves in the deck to quickly kind of generate mana. And then you have the Priest of Titanias on top of that to generate crazy amounts, the Multani's Acolytes to draw cards for some reach, the Elvish Champions, of course, and the to buff your Elves, and Deranged Hermits to go even wider, which is really what this deck seeks to do. It seeks to go really wide and overwhelm the opponent with either an overrun, or if you're up against non-creature decks, Biorhythm can also be very, very good. It also plays for Gaia's Cradle, which is a bit of a rate limiting factor for folks who want to play this deck because those are obviously very expensive, but pretty straightforward. Other than that, it's a mono green deck, lots of creatures, fast mana, going wide. In the sideboard, It has Collar of the Claws against sweepers, naturalizes against most of the nasty stuff in the format. Some Winter Orbs against, most decks just to kind of slow them down, but better, of course, against control. Masticores against creature decks, Null Rods against those pesky artifacts, and a Gaia's Blessing, which I assume is there for mill decks, for storm decks. I didn't ask Martin about that, but I'm sure he'll chime in the comments. And that's really it.
All right. Let's jump over to our match. We did do a die roll, and Flint was lucky enough to win the die roll. So
Finally.
he has elected to play first.
It's a running Premodern joke about how I never win die rolls, but I sometimes do. Don't tell Mike.
Well, I don't have any lands, so I'm definitely going to mulligan.
I am definitely going to keep.
All right. So
pretty easy when a lot of your deck is one drops.
I would say it's weird that I have to mulligan a no lander, but you keep your no lander.
Oh, well, I may or may not have a land in my hand.
It's just a Gaia's Cradle, right?
It's actually a Tolarian Academy. I went with a different Urza Saga land. That's legal, right?
Not in this format.
Oh, I'll be right back.
All right. All right, let's try this again. Uh-oh, Flint's dropping out. All right, he's back. This hand, it's not great. Would I want to go down to 5? I am on the draw, and I can't get these cards situated. I don't think I can keep this. I'm a mulligan. It was dark. It was Dark Ritual, 2 Gempalm Polluters, a Shepherd of Rot, 2 Swamps, and a Wasteland. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that seems a little slow.
Well, it's just like if the Gempalm Polluter were one of the Gempalm Polluters was any other one drop, I would keep that. But it's like the ritual doesn't.
I was just gonna say maybe you could have Dark Ritual into actually playing the Polluter. That's good, right?
On turn 4, make a 4/3.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I guess maybe your definition of great is different than mine.
It's great for elves, is what I'm saying.
All right, this hand I think is a lot better.
Okay.
So I had to put 2 on the bottom.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna put. The question is, do I want to keep this card or not?
I can kind of see your cards in the bottom of the screen there, Haas.
Well, those are the cards I think I'm putting back. So.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna put these back. So. All right, start us off.
All right, let's do it. So, Mailman's here. Sorry, everyone. Forest, Landware Elf.
All right. I will play a Swamp and a Carrion Feeder. Go ahead.
All right. Forest, and I will do a. Play a Clarion Ranger.
Okay.
And then I will play a. Wirewood Symbiote.
All right.
Let's go green. I'll use the Ranger's ability.
Sure.
Green. Play an Acolyte.
Okay.
Draw card.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. All right, I will play Swamp and a Shepherd of Rot. And I don't think I'm willing to trade my Carrion Feeder for anything. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess you would block with the 2/1, so I'll say go.
Probably. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think I definitely would have. Echo Trigger on the stack. I'm just going to bounce him
Sure.
to untap his creature.
You know, you can do that during my turn. And then you can
Yeah,
say,
that's true.
why don't you do that at the end of my turn so you still have
All right.
the.
That's fine. All right. Draw. I don't know if it's going to matter, but it could. Let's see. I'm going to go. Let's do Fyndhorn Elves.
Okay.
And then we'll do one. Bounce the forest. 2. Acolyte. Draw.
Okay.
Play a Cradle.
Sure.
Tap for 5 and play a Deranged Hermit.
Sure. What kind of squirrel tokens you got?
Oh, I do have fancy ones, but I didn't pull them in for the match. It's very embarrassing. Sorry, everyone. Let's do 4.
Flint is trying to say that you guys are not special enough.
I'll
I have
pass.
special tokens. That's how much I care about you guys.
Yeah.
All right. I will draw. All right. I will play a swamp. I am going to play a duress.
Duress.
Oh yeah.
That's not good.
I mean, is it not good because I'm taking an overrun?
Look, I don't want to like speculate. Let me just get these tokens here so you be quiet. All right, squirrel, and then one more. All right, I have 2 forests, an Elvish champion, and an overrun.
All right. Well, my legal target is overrun.
Yep.
So, and then I will play another Shepherd of Rot, and I'm done.
Okay. End of turn. I'll bounce the acolyte.
Okay.
Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Upkeep. I'll pay the echo,
Okay.
and then I'll draw. Forest. You have 2 Shepherd Ruts and a Carrion Feeder.
Yep.
Okay. Taking that overrun was so bad, but so good.
I mean, I feel like you're still in pretty good shape here.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, this guy can't block.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Play that. 2. Is it worth it to play an Elvish champion here? That's the question.
Like, so what you're saying? You're like giving up. What are you giving up?
Well, I mean, I could play an acolyte and draw a card. I could play a champion and just buff my team and just get at you to reduce your life total.
I think I would just play the champion. I guess you have to. So you have to tap. You have to use Wire or Carrion Ranger and.
I have to tap and then untap.
Yeah, I think that's what I would do.
Untap. Yeah. 1, 2. 3. Champion.
Okay.
And so then, obviously I've got a pretty good setup here. I could swing in for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 damage. It's probably worth it to do it.
Yeah. I mean.
Yeah. I'm just gonna actually we'll probably leave the Hermit Druid back. but then come in with these two. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Wait, is that a hermit druid or a deranged hermit?
Deranged hermit.
All right.
You know, he's buddies with the hermit druid.
All right.
The hermit druid is mostly a hermit, but he does have one friend, and it's the deranged hermit. Who has
I know you like the hermit druid, so maybe you kind of snuck
I
that.
love hermit druid. I love hermit
snuck
druid
that
so much.
into the deck.
Yeah. I might have. I took out all the Priest of Titania.
So you're attacking for 16.
6, 8, 10, 12. It's only 12. I'm not bringing the symbiote, and I'm not bringing the deranged hermit.
I think I'm pretty much obliged to block these Shepherd Rots. I mean, well, I'm not going to be able to activate them otherwise. I'm going to double block a Carrion Ranger. Well, hold on. I guess one of them I could activate. I mean, I could go to... I'm just trying to think how I win. I don't think I can win this game.
It's not looking good.
I guess I'm going to... Well, I was going to say I'm not going to block, and then maybe I could draw Rotlung Reanimator, but I still don't think that's enough. I'll double block the Carrion Ranger. I'm not going to use my Shepherd Rat.
6, 8, 10?
10, sure.
Okay. I'm just trying to think if I should. No. I could use the Wirewood Symbiote shenanigans, but I think it's worth it to kill your shepherds.
Oh, okay. Just to save
Right.
your, yeah.
Yeah, just to save him, but I actually do think it's good to get rid of him. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the only card you're afraid of, but I don't think I could just, I mean, I guess, I don't know.
You could sack him to like Carrion Feeder as well, but again, you're still not in a very good spot.
I'll play a Carnophage. Go ahead.
Untap. Draw.
I guess actually on my turn, I want to cycle Gempalm Polluter, make you lose 2.
Okay.
And I'll draw a card. Yeah, no, then you can go.
Okay, I drew. Forest.
I suppose this guy should attack, but whatever.
Tap for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 7 mana to play an Acolyte. 6 mana. 5 mana. Go to combat.
Sure.
So if I attack with everything, I think you just die.
I have 1 blocker, so
Yeah.
and I'm tapped out.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16.
This guy's gonna block the Elvish Champion, though.
That makes sense.
All right, you got it.
Cool. All right.
At least I have some sideboard cards. That's, I guess, the good news.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Sounds like you got a couple.
Well, I did not do a lot that game.
No.
I mean,
You took my overrun.
yeah. feel like I really need a hand with like even just everything on the draw just seems too slow against you, I guess. Even if I do have like a Dark Ritual hand. Those are like the fastest hands I make. I don't know.
All right, so shuffling.
I'm just gonna keep a hand with Perish in it.
You're just gonna mulligan down to Dark Ritual Parish.
No, it's
Play
just
it
gonna
first turn.
it's gonna be in my opening hand.
Oh, I thought you were gonna play it in your opening turn.
No.
You should do that. That seems really good. You know what this Elves deck needs?
What?
More river bows.
More river bows? Sounds like something every deck needs. I think his hand's just too slow. I mean, yeah, I don't. I'm gonna mulligan. It was 4 swamps, an engineered plague, a shepherd rot, and a tombstone stairwell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We say that, and then of course, like the zombie players will watch this and be like, "Are you kidding me? That was amazing."
Well, I mean, the thing is like, it's not like the engineered plague is coming down super fast, and like, you can cast an Elvish champion. And then, like, if you just have Elvish champion, then the engineered plague doesn't really do anything.
Right.
So it's like, if I'm just really relying on, I don't know. Plus, I don't think like Tombstone Stairwell is very good in that hand, so I don't mind mulliganing.
I don't know if this hand is any good, but we'll try it. How's that second one looking?
I'm going to keep. I'm going to put. Once Flint comes back. All right. I'm gonna put. It's either between this or this, I think. This Flint just goes in and out. You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Whenever we get a little sketchy on connection issues, I just refresh.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this at the bottom. All right.
Cool.
Are you good with your 7?
Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm on the fence, but
I have a Carnophage. Go ahead.
okay. Fyndhorn Elf, go ahead.
I'll pay a life. I'll draw. I'll play a Wasteland. I'll attack.
18.
Go ahead.
Forest. Play a symbiote.
Okay.
And a priest.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'll pay a life.
Okay. 18 off.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack.
16.
Go ahead.
Okay. Draw. Let's do. I guess I will tap and play a Carrion Ranger.
Sure.
And then the Polluter's 2 black to cycle, right?
Yes. Black. Yeah.
Okay. So I just played the Ranger. I'm going to. You don't have any instant speed creature shenanigans.
You could have Snuff out, but
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to swing in for 2, 3. Swing for 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm swinging for 3.
I'll go to 15.
Go ahead.
I will. This will just pay a life.
You go to 14?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
Okay. Draw. Play a Cradle.
Sure.
Tap for 4.
Yep.
5.
Okay.
Overrun.
Yeah, it resolves.
Okay. Go to combat.
Sure.
Attack.
That's for 4
16.
times 16. So even
Yeah.
if I block, I'm dead.
Correct.
Yep. Yeah, you got it. I'm just dead.
Really?
Well, I mean, the hand I kept was. I think these were the cards in my hand, and then
Oh,
I
God.
drew Withered Wretch, Perish, and Gempalm Polluter. So
And did you have both his land in your opener?
yeah, these are the.
Okay.
So
Oh, that's unlucky.
so
I kept thinking you were going to play Plague, and I was like, well, I mean, I guess if he has it, I drew into a Naturalize.
yeah.
But I didn't have it in my opening hand. But I had the Winter Orb, which I don't know. It really doesn't seem that good in this matchup now that I think about it, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay.
So that was a good quick beating.
Yeah. Should we play a third Consolation game just for zombies to have a shot?
Sure, we can do
Just run
that.
it back real quick since we got it boarded.
That sounds fine.
All right. The Consolation match. Here we go. Game.
Maybe I should have like Duress as it instead of Rotlung Reanimator. But I don't know. It just seems like it misses so much of the time.
Maybe it's not after board though, right? Like if I've got Naturalizes and Winter Orbs.
But I mean, even so, like, it's not like if I engineer Plague and you immediately naturalize, I'm still probably killing a bunch of your creatures.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's I don't know. Doesn't seem that bad. I mean, I think Cabal Therapy is probably better, but I still don't even know if it's good enough. All right, I'll try playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep this.
All right, let's do it.
I'll play a Swamp and a Carrion Feeder. Go ahead.
Forest. Line of Werewolf. Go ahead.
Yeah. Play a Swamp. A Carrion Feeder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attack.
19. Bush, do you want to sack your other Carrion Feeder?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Go to play Priest.
Yeah.
Play Cradle.
Okay.
Play a Priest.
Sure.
Go ahead.
I'm going to Dark Ritual.
Uh-oh.
Engineer Plague. I'll name Elves.
Okay.
I'll attack for 2.
17.
Go ahead.
Now I draw it. Oh, this is just so bad. If I play the Acolyte, I still get the
Yeah, you still
draw
get the
trigger,
card.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cycle Acolyte. Go ahead.
Attack for 2. You get a 15. And I'll play a Rotlung Reanimator. Go ahead.
Okay. Go ahead.
I will attack for 4.
11.
I will play a Shepherd of Rot. Go ahead.
That is game.
Cool.
Redemption.
Yeah.
When you played the Dark Ritual, I was like, well, here comes the Engineered Plague.
I mean, I had a Parish too, but
oh,
I drew.
all right.
I think I drew
Now
the
you're just
engineer.
bragging.
I drew the Engineered Plague. So.
Fair enough.
All right.
Is it like the one parish, or is it more than that?
There's 2.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right. Well, so the zombie decks can win, but all right.
Good games.
Yes. Well, thanks everyone for watching. So the Elves deck will advance. So we'll see who the Elves deck is faced up against later. They'll have the rest of the bracket to play out. So thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching.